PSG leading the break. Gomes looking for the overlap. Alba inside. It's Messi!
Outside, who plays it inside. Great tackle, but no, he's finished off by Xavi. It's a run from him, but it's Messi. It's Iniesta! And the chip.
Hello community, welcome back to another Barcelona match review. Barcelona beat Real Sociedad 4-1. What a way to turn around. We were absolutely wishing for such a turnaround to happen. The way like how the first half went, it was really looking a bit nervous and scary and stuff, but you know what, I'm really glad we did pull off the turnaround and of course got those massive 3 points, especially considering that how Real Madrid played against Celta Vigo. It was a very good performance from them. We also had to give a very good performance and we sure did. Team wise, I don't know if the performance was that good, but definitely we were able to get those 3 points. So of course we will discuss what happened in the match, first half, second half, as well as player analysis. So without further ado, let's get into it. And let's start off with the starting 11. Marc-Andre ter Stegen was in goal. Fullbacks Alejandro Balde and Ronald Araujo. Our centre back duo was Eric Garcia and Andres Christensen. Midfield trio Pedri, De Jong and Gavi, and a front three Lewandowski, Dembele on the right and Ferran Torres on the left. So Raphinha was dropped. And as the first half began, we went strong. And as the kickoff started, Real Sociedad with the pressing had an early chance, but the chaos did not let that happen. Barcelona, as the ball went to Pedri did really good close dribbling. There was like 3-4 players around him, but he gave very nicely the ball to Alejandro Balde, who exploited from the left hand side, patiently waited for Lewandowski to come central, gave him the pass inside the box, and of course Lewandowski scored, and it was his birthday as well, so really good to see Lewandowski scoring the first goal of Barcelona of this season in his birthday. So really great start from Barcelona. However, we could not stay for that long in the lead as Real Sociedad did get back into the game. It was a blunder from Frenkie de Jong. He got dispossessed. David Silva gave a very good through ball to Alexander Isak, and Eric Garcia was close to him. He tried to do the slide tackle, of course tried to get the ball away, but unfortunately Isak chipped over ter Stegen and got the goal. So just like that, it was 1-1, really close, tight game between Real Sociedad and Barcelona. Of course, in this first half, Xavi went with his traditional approach that he does, the midfield centric, ball going to Pedri or Gavi, and then they're of course spreading it to like Dembele, Ferran Torres, or mostly it was Alejandro Balde, because in this match we were going with different formations. Like, yes, in the starting 11 it was shown as 4-3-3, but actually in this match we were going more so with 3 at the back system. We were going with like 3-5-2, 3-4-3, and sometimes even 3-2-4-1. So we were going with various amount of structures, and the idea for Xavi, I feel like, in this match was trying to create that midfield superiority by having Ferran Torres come inside or stay inverted, because it was a midfield 4 of Real Sociedad. There was David Silva, there was Zubimendi as CDM, of course Taki Kubo was also sometimes coming into the middle, Alexander Isak was there, and then Mendes as well. So it was like to prevent that midfield domination from Real Sociedad, where Xavi was having Ferran Torres as well inside. Most of the times he was of course going a little bit wide, but most of the times it was Alejandro Balde who used to stay wide. But the problem with this strategy is that Alejandro Balde, while he of course did really good in getting that assist, he wasn't able to really flourish out in the left hand side, I feel like, because the thing is, if Ferran Torres comes inverted, right, and he was mostly as a central midfielder, you could say, or a cam, you could say, and if Balde, if let's say he gets dispossessed or something, and Real Sociedad could really violate the left hand side, and that's why we at the times we were not seeing Alejandro Balde that up, like that high up, unless if Barcelona were progressing the ball really well, then of course Alejandro Balde was progressing up. But then we were having a problem in the width area. Of course, we were passing the ball to Dembele, but it's only the right hand side. With depth, we have to have it in both sides, in the right as well as in the left side. But left side was usually a bit vacant because Ferran Torres used to come inverted, so it was causing a bit problems. And another problem that I identified in this match was actually the CDM area where Frenkie de Jong was playing. And I feel like Xavi went with a strange approach. He did not completely give the role of Busquets to Frenkie de Jong. He let Frenkie de Jong play his game, which he usually does, carrying the ball and of course pass to whoever is inside the box or, close by to create chances. Now, the problem with that was especially that he was playing as a lone pivot. That's where the problem was happening, is that space that was there in that area, in that CDM spot, was very well violated by David Silva, Taki Kubo, and as well as Isaac and Mikel Merino as well at times. These 4 players were really using that space left by De Jong very well, as he was trying to carry the ball, and at times sometimes he used to get dispossessed, which even used to cause much big problems. So because of that, there was some really exploitations done by David Silva and Kubo. There were Mikel Merino as well. I think mostly I think De Jong should have been given a role of trying to be that Busquets type, just try to switch the ball to the flanks, like sometimes give it to Balde or Ferran Torres or Dembele, try to spread the ball more than just carrying it forward, because of course Frenkie de Jong can do that if he's like a center midfielder, right? But the thing is, he wasn't exactly like a center midfielder. He was of course a CDM, and if in case you want to use the best of Frenkie de Jong, I feel like if you want him to carry the ball forward, you need to have a strong defense behind him, which wasn't really happening because Pedri as well was trying to push forward. Gavi, defensively wise, wasn't there that much. As well, he was really pushing forward. So who was there defensively in that midfield? That was the problem, and that's why there was many close chances for Real Sociedad as well. There were some mistakes done by Araujo. Sometimes positional awareness. Like there was a very big chance for Real Sociedad after the goal that they scored, where Mikel Merino, if I'm not wrong, had a shot towards Ter Stegen. Actually, that shot happened because Mikel Merino was very free on his side. Araujo was not sure about where he was. He did not positionally, was close to him, and he shot the ball. Ter Stegen gave a very big save, and of course it went wide later on. But Barcelona did have close chances in the first half. Dembele gave balls. There was a very good chance where he gave a nice pass to Ferran Torres, and then Ferran Torres unfortunately hit it wide. There was chances for Lewandowski at the end, towards the end of the first half, where he had a header in. The goalkeeper saved it. Dembele himself had a chance outside the box where he shot it wide, unfortunately. And then the midfield as well, Pedri was giving a nice ball to Gavi. Unfortunately, Gavi was not able to control it well, and of course it went to the goalkeeper. So we were having chances. The problem was Real Sociedad, while they were trying to press really well, other problem was that defensively wise, they were doing the park the bus, as usual, with lot of players inside the box. It was of course causing that superiority problem. So yeah, that's where really the problem was happening, and of course the match was ended with 1-1 score. Talking about players in first half, I think Marc-Andre Ter Stegen was brilliant, absolutely brilliant from him. I really loved those 2 crucial saves that he made. One for Mikel Merino, another one of course was for David Silva that he saved. That reaction was really good. Really glad about and happy about his performance. Really important. And Alejandro Balde, I think he had a good game. Attacking wise, he was whenever he had the chance, he had gone up front. Of course, he wasn't going too progressive because defensively wise, we didn't want to create a horror, and for that reason he was staying a bit back. But of course, attacking wise, he was good. Defensively wise as well, he was not that bad. He was having some good tackles. Ronald Araujo at the other side, he was more as a centre back, and of course we were mostly playing as a 3 in the back. So Ronald Araujo, I would say, probably had an okay game. At times, like that big chance that Mikel Merino had, that was a positional fault of Ronald Araujo. But other than that, where Kubo was sometimes having one-on-one with Araujo, he did really good in beating him up. So yeah, I think in outpacing and stuff, it was good from Araujo. Our centre-back duo did really good. Eric Garcia and Anders Christensen, they did really good. I'm really happy from them. The way they played, the way they were creating from the backside, switching up the flanks, like passing to Dembele and, giving those passes to Liga. It was really good, like the way, how they both were doing. And of course, defensive wise as well, they were really brilliant. Frenkie de Jong, I feel like his game was not that good. But again, I think it was usually kind of like an experiment that Xavi was going with. It was a kind of gamble where he let Frankie de Jong play his game. He was doing whatever he likes, just carry the ball forward, but of course leaving that space. That's why Busquets is really pivotal in that area, because he really understands when to progress the ball quick, when to increase/decrease the tempo, and defensively as well, he was really good. So that's why Busquets is so pivotal in that role, and we really saw that in this match. Pedri, really well from him, really good, and I'm really happy from his first half performance. He was really involved and really shined very well, and of course connecting very well with Frankie, Levy, and Ferran Torres. So it was good from Pedri. Gavi, I feel like it wasn't really good from him again. Not that I think he definitely needs more time to understand like how to make proper decisions. There were couple of decisions, like there was a very close chance once in the first half for Gavi inside the box where he could have, if passed very quickly, then he could have got a very good assist. Barcelona could have got a goal, but unfortunately there wasn't a proper decision from him. So I feel like he still has to improve on that aspect. He still has to improve. He's very young, man. So we have to give him time. Of course, it is all right for what it was from Gavi. Not really great. I'm not really happy from his performance. Dembele, I think he was good. He was providing chances to Ferran Torres, Lewandowski, Pedri. Sometimes linking up with Dembele. It was good from Dembele in the first half. Ferran Torres, not really happy with the way. I think I'm not sure if he's really suited up for that structure that he was playing at. As a cam more so. So I feel like it was okay from him. It wasn't really that great. But of course, I think this is his first match for Barcelona this season. I think so. He did not even do pre-season. So I guess it's fine. The rust will be there and stuff. So yeah, I guess it's okay. Not that really great from Ferran Torres. Same for Lewandowski. Scored the goal. Really brilliant. But most of the time, of course, playing that poacherish role, and not getting the service. So yeah, unfortunately, couldn't do much. But yeah, with that, of course, Barcelona ended the first half with 1-1. And now, of course, let's talk about the half where everything switched up, the second half. And as the half started, a very big scare from Real Sociedad, as there was a free kick from Zubeldia. That was one hell of a free kick. God damn, like the way from how that far Ter Stegen was beaten in the free kick. But thank God it was actually offside. I'm still actually quite confused about how that is offside. I'm sure the guy who tried to put his feet up did not get the touch, but I feel VAR just marked it offside. So I guess it is what it is. But then after that, there was some subs made, and the crucial subs were of course made, like Ansu Fati, Raphinha. These two critical players came on and did their impact. But they of course were subbed off for Alejandro Balde and Ferran Torres. So both left sides, got replaced. So what happened actually after that was Dembele and Raphinha, once again, they were the wing backs, and Ferran Torres' role was taken by Ansu. Ansu became the cam. And you know what? That actually worked really well for Ansu. I feel like near the box, Ansu was really destructive. Like he really did well. Of course, talking about the second goal that happened, in which the ball was passed to Ansu Fati. Very brilliant back heel to Dembele. Dembele shot that towards the goal, and that was a really brilliant finish. Like I'm really happy with the finish that we have got from our wingers. It's very pivotal in these such situations where you can't always depend upon your number 9. Because usually they will mark the number 9, right? They won't allow Robert Lewandowski to get the freedom. So Dembele shooting that goal was really brilliant. And once again, this shows how much it's important for our wingers to be involved into the goals as well. But not only there did Ansu stop, he once again showed his impact in that second half, as there was a third goal as well which came up, which was another really brilliant one. And in this one, Raphinha gave a cross from the left hand side. The ball was cleared from the defense, and then Ansu gave the header pass to Pedri. Ansu made the run, and Pedri, what an amazing pass he gave to Ansu. It was a bit like chaos going inside. Ansu got the ball, gave that pass to Lewandowski. Like Lewandowski was quite far away, but then of course as Ansu passed, he made the run. I think the keeper should have probably caught the ball. I don't know. I feel like he should have maybe caught the ball, but I didn't think so. He expected Ansu to actually pass, but then he did, and Robert Lewandowski scored that in. 2 goals for Robert Lewandowski and 2 assists for, of course, Ansu Fati. That was really brilliant from him. And as usual, he also got his goal as well with the completing that impact, as this one was also really brilliant. Like Robert Lewandowski was passed from Raphinha. That was a very good run from Raphinha. And then Raphinha, of course, gave it to Robert Lewandowski. Lewandowski gave a very nice back heel. That was a good touch. And of course, Ansu, he will slot that inside the goal. And with that, of course, it was 4-1. And the way like how it changed up was really Ansu Fati and Raphinha. Like these two players, especially the way like how Raphinha was linking up early with Gavi. Like there was also one very close chance in the second half where Raphinha gave a very good first touch to Gavi, and then Gavi made a run, gave a cross, and of course Lewandowski got the touch. He could not connect the ball really well, so of course it couldn't go to goal. But Raphinha and Ansu Fati really changed the game. Like they were the changers. They were the game changers of this match. And of course other subs also happened. Like I think Jordi Alba, Sergi Roberto, and yeah, I think Franck Kessié also came on. So these were the subs, and it was really brilliant impact from these two fellas, Ansu Fati and Raphinha. Like this just shows how amazing our depth is, that we did this well with bringing on our super subs, as they say, in terms of Ansu as well as Raphinha, and they completely changed the game. Individual prowess, I feel like team-wise, we still have to see a lot much better from this team. But of course, as we progress, I definitely feel like we can definitely do much better. But this match, of course, Ansu Fati, Raphinha, and Lewandowski, Dembele, like, there's so many players to give props for. So all props to them. And yeah, it was a really good individual prowess from Barcelona. And of course, that ended with the 4-1 victory for Barcelona. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. If you guys did, make sure to like, share, subscribe. And you know what? I'm really glad that we won this match, because it was a really massive 3 points. I don't feel really satisfied, because in terms of team play, I think we can definitely do a lot better. But I feel like, we will take those 3 points. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Força Barça.